Ayo, what's going on everyone? Nathan here. So as you can tell from that intro, but I recently picked up myself the brand new Powerbeats Pro 2s. It's been quite a long time since the originals were released and they were definitely outdated, and Apple and Beats made some huge upgrades to these that definitely make them very intriguing in 2025 to pick up. This video is just going to be a quick overview of those new features, how to connect it to your phone, and also my very first listen and impressions and what I think about how they sound. This is not a review. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna do a full review of what I think of these. And at the time you're watching this, if that's live right now, I'll link it here on screen for you to go check out and learn more. So with that being said, let's get right into what you get inside of the box. So right here's the box, and you definitely don't get much with this. All it basically comes with it is the actual headphones and case itself. And then underneath it, you actually do get a sticker, which is nice to see. I know Apple's like going away from stickers, the user manual, and then you also now get 4 different sets of ear tips for this. 5 in total. So the mediums already come pre-installed on these, but now you get extra small to extra large, so these should be able to fit just about anyone. It is also worth noting that you do not get a charging cable or brick inside of these, so you are gonna need your own USB-C cable to charge these. So I picked mine up in the quicksand colorway, and it's a very beautiful color, kind of like a mix of like a gray and also a sand color. It's very muted, neutral, and I just like it. Probably the next best thing to white, in my opinion. The case itself, I just gotta mention it right off the bat, it is drastically smaller than what the originals were. So I actually have the originals right here. And as you can see, like there's a huge difference in width, depth, and height. Beats says that these are now 33% smaller, and they definitely feel it. It is a drastic difference, the size difference between the originals and this, and that was definitely a big negative to the originals. Not only is this case way smaller now, but it does also charge via USB-C, it has wireless charging, and it also now can hold a total charge time of 45 hours, which is a lot of battery, so you probably won't even need to charge this once a week. So opening up the charging case, this is another big redesign to these, and one of the biggest things that I actually had a problem with on the originals. So as you can see right here, the originals, they kind of just sat in a larger area where they weren't as snugly secured inside of them. And this was one of the biggest gripes I had with the originals, is that when I'd like be at the gym, I'd take these out. Sometimes one or both of them weren't charging because they just weren't sitting exactly right in there. I don't know if this has solved it or will, but just from looking at it, these do look a lot more secure and just well placed inside of there. Hopefully fixing that problem I had with the originals. Inside, you'll also see your connect button. You press this to connect this to your phone. And as you can see, mine right now, it's actually trying to connect to my phone because I have not connected them yet, but that's what that white light is right there. And taking these headphones out, you can just see like how small and different they are from the originals. So I'm not making this like a comparison video. I could do one of those if you wanted to. Let me know down below and I can definitely do that. But just to show you like the new features of them, here is the new Powerbeats Pro 2 versus the originals. This stock right here that has like all your controls and inputs is just much smaller, and also the wingtips themselves are a lot smaller. So one thing that I've heard just from watching review videos, I'm gonna test out myself more throughout the weeks, but these new wingtips are made of a new material and they aren't actually like moldable. Like you can't put them in a new position. So as you can see, as I'm flexing this around, it always snaps back to where Beats had them originally. As with the originals, as you can see right here, you can bend them and then they'll stay in place. So with these, you could definitely like overbend them and then they'd grasp onto your ear a lot better. With the new ones, I don't know how that's gonna work. We're just gonna have to see. Maybe just the combination of them being lighter and smaller will just make them stay on your ears a lot better. But again, that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to test out. So on these headphones, you do have on either side a media button for raising and lowering the volume. This Beats logo is still a button. On the previous years, you could definitely see it a little clearer right here. And this is how you're going to control your transparency mode. So holding it will switch between active noise canceling and transparency mode. And you now also get a heart rate sensor on these, which are gonna flash 100 times per second and are gonna be able to hook up to like your Apple Fitness app and be able to actually read your heart rate. So the next biggest upgrade to these is that these now have Apple's H2 chip inside of it, which is the same chip that powers the AirPods Pro 2. So with these, you now get active noise canceling, you get transparency mode, and you also get adaptive EQ. Being able to cancel out the crappy gym music that's playing inside of the gym is definitely gonna be a huge win for these. So each earbud will give you a total of 10 hours of audio playback, which is massive. That's 4 hours per earbud more than the AirPods Pro 2. And again, with the case, you're getting a total of 45 hours of battery life. If one of these are dead, you put them in the case and then you charge it for 5 minutes, and it'll give you a total of 1.5 hours of audio playback. And that fast charging feature is really nice about these. These earbuds are IPX4 sweat and water resistant. So again, they're tailored towards athletes and they're just meant to get a lot of sweat in them. So that's definitely good to see there. And probably the last thing about these is that they are slightly redesigned to fit different in your ear. It's supposed to help improve the audio quality of these. So that right there is a brief overview of the new features for the Powerbeats Pro 2. And now let's connect them to my phone for the first time. And you can just see, I'm sure you know, how quick and smooth Apple products connect to other Apple products. So I'm gonna bring my phone right here. I'm gonna open up the case. It's gonna search for them right there, pulling up, press connect. You can also hear it chiming, making some sounds as trying to connect. And then we gotta go through these options. And there you go, just like that, they are now connected. Now I'm gonna put them on for the very first time. Let's see how they fit. So just having these on, they do feel really, really secure. Okay, so let's just try out just like 2 different songs real quick. Let's start off with a little country to see the acoustics, because with Beats, you get that high V-shape sound signature where you're gonna have a lot of low end and a lot of high end, a lot of bass kind of being pushed forward. So I do wanna test out something that maybe it's not necessarily made for to see how it does. So here, let's run Let Me Down, Sam Barber. All right, that was the first song. Again, Let Me Down by Sam Barber. It definitely pushed the bass like on the guitar a lot, and I felt like the song was missing a lot of that mid-tone range, which is kind of like what I was expecting. The highs felt a little hollow, so not impressed with that first listen right now. But again, that's not what these are made for, so let's throw on like a rap song and see how it does with that, where there's a lot more bass. So next song, I'm going with Ice Cold by Quinn92. This is a banger if you haven't heard this song. All right, so that was the second song, Ice Cold by Quinn92. Definitely more of a trappy type song. And yeah, that's like definitely where these will shine. There was a lot more bass in that song and it's just thumping in these. Again, I think the mids and the highs sound a little shallow though. I think it might be a little overpowering with that bass, and I don't think that there's any EQ for these. So based off my first impressions, I am not super impressed with the sound. Maybe if you just love that bass and probably like when you're working out, that's pretty much all you want. That like hype music and being able to feel that bass might get you going. But for right now, with just my first 2 songs, I'm not overly impressed. They don't sound bad, just the bass is very in your face, bars. Yeah, the mids and highs just aren't super clear. So that's gonna be it for this video. That was just a quick overview and my very first impressions of the Powerbeats Pro 2s. Again, at the time, if you're watching this, if I've already made a review video for this, which is gonna come out in a couple weeks, then I'll again link it here on the screen so you can check out for yourself and learn more about what I think about these after some more use. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below and also subscribe. And as always, have a great day, everyone. Cheers.